The decision to raid Mariupol and bring in supplies was made in early April last year. Due to the high risk, only volunteers were invited to the combat mission, soldiers from the Dnipropetrovsk brigade and other volunteer units. Before that, they'd be training for 10 days and got acquainted with different types of weapons. Company commander Dmytro Golovenkin recalls.
Various grenade launchers, heavy machine guns. There were a lot of Western weapons that were allocated to us, such as NLAW, javelins. But all these weapons, unfortunately, are for defensive combat, and we needed offensive weapons.
It was the second month of the defense of Mariupol. The city was surrounded by Russian troops. The participants in the raid were to advance as close as possible to Mariupol. The maximum task was to provide an exit from the encirclement for the soldiers of the Azov regiment, who were at the Azovstal plant, and for the brigade of Marines entrenched in the territory of the steel production plant. If this turned out to be impossible, then to help the Marines to go to Azovstal plant, the company commander says.
The operation was difficult, but we achieved the result. Nevertheless, most of the Marines managed to break through to Azovstal and gain a foothold in this area.
The raid participants diverted the forces of the Russian military, giving the Marines the opportunity to break through. The defense of the plant continued for another month and a half. The raid did not pass without losses for the Dnipropetrovsk brigade.
The loss of loved ones, fellows, is the most terrible thing that can be in a war. When you are responsible for them, when you play on repeat all that happened dozens, hundreds of times, they do not go out of your head. You think everything could be changed, everything could be different, and so that my fellows remained alive.
After the Mariupol raid, the soldiers of the Dnipropetrovsk brigade completed many other combat missions. Now they're fighting in the Zaporizhia region. During the year and a half of the occupation, the Russian military has built impressive defensive structures here, but this will not stop the offensive of the Ukrainian troops. Dmytro Golovenkin is sure. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Oleg Pritikin, Boris Yakovenko, UATV News.